Part 2 of the 7th anniversary of Dokkan Battle has finally been revealed, with a bunch of new EZAs for the game, as well as the reveal of the free-to-play LR unit coming out during the 7th anniversary. Now today I'm going to be going over the reveal of the free-to-play LR as well as the EZAs. We still do not know yet the Part 2 summonable LRs, though I'm sure they'll probably get revealed within the next couple of days. I also have a video coming out tomorrow talking about who I think one of the units will be for the Part 2 summonable LR. I do have a running theory for that. But again, today we're just going to talk about the EZAs that were announced a few days ago, as well as the free-to-play LR that was revealed. So without further ado,
let's talk about it!
Alright, so, of course, we have the reveal of the free-to-play LR. It is, of course, the LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks unit. That is actually going to be the free-to-play LR for the 7th anniversary. This really shouldn't be too much of a surprise to anyone, considering that this was kind of teased a while back. They did the Gohan first, then TUR's Gohan and Goten, and then a lot of people pointed out that this is like a direct reference to some scene in the anime or something like that, maybe an opening, which showed off, of course, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks on Shenron. So this does make a lot of sense. I'm not going to go over what the unit does right now. I'm sure he'll probably get an EZA in Part 3, so there's no real point to doing so as of right now. One of the big EZAs that were announced a few days ago is, of course, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, I'm not going to do a full breakdown of the unit, but I am going to go over the big changes that were made to him, and this also is going to go forward for the rest of the EZAs as well. So, for Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he now has a 50% chance of being super effective against all types. He now gains extra attack and defense per super attack launched up to a certain point, and then now has a 70% chance to counter a super attack. So overall, this is a very solid EZA, nothing like completely game-breaking like a lot of people were hoping for this unit, but nonetheless, this does make him very, very good. I would say, though, there's obviously been that debate about who's better between the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and this guy. I would say Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is better turn 1, but after turn 1, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be better moving forward. Again, the argument could go both ways, but in my personal opinion, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta post turn 1 is going to be better than his Int counterpart. And the other big EZA that was announced for the 7th anniversary was, of course, the counterpart, Physical Omega Shenron got his EZA. Now, unfortunately for Omega, he actually got the short end of the stick when it comes to these EZAs. I was actually pretty disappointed to see how this turned out, but how it works is that now he gains extra attack and defense per attack launched. This does include normal attacks, and now has a 30% chance to launch a super attack. So overall, not really that big of an EZA, unfortunately. You could say he's on par with like Physical Cooler and stuff like that, though I would argue Physical Cooler is arguably better, of course. But overall, this is not really that great of an EZA. I don't know why they did this to him, but I do have a running theory as to why they made his EZA so bad. I will talk about that in probably tomorrow's video. And then the next set of the EZAs that were announced, we're actually getting 4 main EZAs in 2 separate EZA battles. This time around, we're actually getting the God EZAs, the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku and the SDR God Vegeta. So we're going to start off with God Vegeta first. God Vegeta definitely got the short end of the stick compared to God Goku. He now gains more attack and defense after getting hit, and he also has a 30% chance to launch an additional super attack, and now also has a 77% chance to stun pure Saiyan enemies as well. So God Vegeta is definitely solid overall. You could make the argument he's going to be better for Super Battle Road situations, which I would tend to agree for the most part. But in comparison to his Tech God Goku counterpart, he definitely got the short end of the stick. And speaking of Tech God Goku, of course, the big changes that were made to him is now he is a semi-nuking unit, where obviously with the rainbow orbs he has generated for himself, every rainbow key spear he obtains, he gains extra attack and defense. But the biggest change that was made to him is that now he not only reduces damage by 77% against movie boss enemies, but now against pure Saiyan category enemies as well, henceforth making him probably the one of the best defensive units in the entire game. It's borderline broken. He's easily on par with like Tech Khalifa and all in those lines. Again, just super insane. Definitely glad that they did this for this unit. Again, you could really argue that Tech Goku got the best EZA out of all 4 of these guys. And that's basically it. That's basically everything you need to know about the 4 EZAs. Again, we're still waiting to hear about the Part 2 summonable LRs. Again, I do have a running theory talking about who I think is going to be, one of the units, if not both of them. But that's really all the main stuff that we know as of right now. Those are the big stuff. We'll probably get more free-to-play EZAs and maybe a summonable LR EZA in Part 3. We also had the new stages added to the Ultimate Red Zone event and stuff like that, so nothing like too out of the ordinary and whatnot, but this time around, like I mentioned, we got 4 EZAs instead of just 1 compared to last year, so that's definitely super exciting. That's it. That's all you really know about Part 2 of the 7th anniversary. I will talk about Part 3 in a future video once we find out about that, and yeah, that's basically all I got for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.